When the first bang went off, I remember my teacher falling to the floor, and then Taylor in front of me. I remember seeing her fall down before I turned around and saw there was somebody at the door with a weapon, and then everybody else fell down to the floor and kind of ran closer to Miss Ryan and gathered against the wall. I remember Melody, she had blood all on her arm. I remember her blood was getting on the side of me because I was kind of laying on the side of her.
And take your time, Monica.
I remember my teacher telling me to stay awake because I was really, really tired and I couldn't keep my body up. I remember Natalie laying on the floor, saying that she was hit and crying with a big puddle of blood. And I remember just I felt a really hot spot at the bottom of my leg, and then I reached down and noticed that I got hit, and then my friend Brittany took off her jacket and wrapped it around my leg, and then I passed out after that.
After I got shot, I turned to my friend Landon and I asked him to hold my hand because I was scared.
And did he hold your hand?
Yeah.
Do you remember where you went after they took you out of the classroom?
They put me in a helicopter and I flew to Grady.
Where were you shot?
In my leg.
So you went to Grady Hospital in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Do you remember how long you had to stay at Grady Hospital?
A couple weeks to a month.
And while you were there, did you have to have surgery?
Yes.
Was it more than one surgery?
Yes.
What did they do to treat you there at the school?
They put a tourniquet on me. I know they gave me pain medicine. They talked to me. The paramedic that was with me, they talked to me, and they was letting it help me. It helped distract me.
As you were leaving the school, did you see anything?
I saw Colin Gray. He was on the floor with his hands behind his back.
Had you ever seen him before?
No.
Okay. Did you know who he was?
No.
Okay.
I remember thinking.
What did you think when you saw him?
I saw red. I was very mad. I hadn't even processed it as a kid. When I thought about who would do this, I was thinking maybe an angry parent, some kind of alumni that had a bad experience at the high school, terrorist attacks, anything. I did not think another student.
Did you say anything to him when you passed him?
Yes.
What did you say to him?
You I swear, I'm pretty sure I said, I swear I'm gonna kill you. I said a lot of curse words, and I was very angry, especially at the time, because I thought that they were going to have to amputate my hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they take you outside.
And I remember yelling at him that we were kids, because we were kids.